Guys, I'm over here trying to see if I can make it's not allowing me to do have it like horizontal. Of course, as soon as I go live, the noise is here. So I'm actually just finished up lunch and finished eating lunch. It was so delicious. I had this, it's called a crab salad, but it had like mango salad, purple onion, some type of sauce, but it was really, really good. How are you guys doing? I pray that everybody's well. I just want to go live real quick. I don't know. I had a hanker. I was actually vlogging a little bit, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go live. So hopefully somebody enters the live because I'm sitting here finishing up my water before I leave to go. I don't know if I'm going to go home, but it's a beautiful Saturday. But one of the reasons why I wanted to go live is because I just had this amazing conversation with this with the Uber driver, which, well, he, from what I noticed, from what he said, he's a retire, approaching retirement. He used to be a security. Now, when I say security, not security that you see in a mall, security like, I don't know, like security, like if somebody's like when stuff is going down, he was on the team, if that makes any sense. But anyway, the things that he was saying, he traveled all over the world. He had some injuries, but he got through it. But just he said something to me that was and really interesting because that's how I felt about him. Before when I was about to leave, he said, it was really nice speaking to you. He really, I think he was from, I think he was Greece. He was Greek. He said he appreciated how passionate I was about life, my outlook of life. And I found that to be very, first of all, I was honored that he felt like that, but it just goes to show you in terms of how I have been saying to you guys in terms of perspective, because that's how I felt about him. You know, the fact that he went around the world, that takes courage to protect us. Anyway, I thought that was cool. And you just never know how people perceive you or how life can turn up where we can both have polar opposites but still feel the same about each other. Hello. So I want to talk about transmuting perspectives, transmuting energy. How can we turn the things in our life and make it work for us? Because I just I have been in the house for like 5 days because I was getting construction on my bathroom. That's a whole nother situation. But I didn't allow what I saw in front of me to get me off my game. Every morning I made it a point to meditate, to practice yoga, to listen to my inner thoughts, which allowed me to transmute anything that was uncomfortable around me and allowed me to stay in a state of mind of feeling good. You don't have to submit to what's going on around you. You have the opportunity to make your life happy. Let me see some of the comments. What are you doing right now? I'm drinking this water. Hello. This water that needs a little lime, mind you. I did have, but I just refreshed it. Yeah, you don't have to allow life to put you in a space of feeling lonely or feeling empty. Transmuting negativity and seeing how you can make that a positive is your best bet. And this is why I love alchemy, because it teaches you to see things from a different perspective. Guys, it's all about perspective. A lot of times, and I'm sure you're gonna understand what I'm saying, having a different perspective is for those who doesn't understand where I'm coming from. Everybody can be looking, everybody could look at this cup as it's half full. But you could come along and say, you know what? It's half empty. Who's right and who's wrong? No one is right or no one is wrong. It is half full and it is half empty. It can be perceived as such. And this is the same thing about whatever you find yourself going on in life, whether you find yourself wanting to move, uh, find another job, or not able to find another job, or getting out of a relationship. It could be anything, or wanting to start one. You don't have to focus on the thing that is bringing you negativity. Basically, in a nutshell, is believing in the things that is yet to be unseen. Let me see what you guys saying over here. I'm trying to read, guys. I don't want to move this. May I ask, what do you look to do? I don't understand. What do I like to do? I like to sit out here and get some air and refresh and absorb and heal, and get some energy because I used a lot today. Um, what are you? Okay. On your free time. Oh, what do I like to do on my free time? Well, what I like to do on my free time, I love to read. I love to study. I love to feed my soul, my mind. I love to find answers. I'm a seeker. I love to seek for higher knowledge. It makes me really it knowledge breeds freedom. What they say, more knowledge, more power. Thank you. Hello. So, coming from a perspective of understanding that although everybody else around you can be telling you how everything in their lives or everything is going a rogue, doesn't mean that you have to go along with the vibe. If you are in a job and everybody is negative, be the positive one. And again, being positive is not to say that physically you don't feel what's happening in your life. Of course you do. If I pinch myself, which I'm not, I will feel it, right? And it will leave a feeling. But it's up to me on how long I'm going to allow myself to focus on the feeling, if that makes any sense. And that's all part of transmuting whatever is negative in your life. Also, creating positivity in your life. Meditating and closing your mind and being alone with yourself will allow you to create. We are all creators. When you close your eyes and you see the dark, it allows you to be one with the universe, with God, the creator. And a lot of times people hear dark and they think it's something like evil. It's not. I used to feel like that. It's not. That's where the power is. That's where you are able to manifest into existence. Um, I literally did that in the last, I would say the last, I don't work a physical job anymore, but when I did, the last 5 years, I spent manifesting to the point where I was doing it and didn't realize how much so. And I end up living and receiving everything I was manifesting. I mean, I knew I was doing it, but like when I study and I hear how I was going about things, I was doing it naturally. And it just goes to show you, because we are physical beings having a physical experience, we are able, once we align ourselves with the things that we want, we are able to create that existence. You're able to create that life that you see. You don't wait. This is like bother me. I'm just gonna wipe this real. Oops, I'm gonna wipe this real quick. The phone. Okay, because it was nothing but lens. Maybe I shouldn't have moved that, but I did. Yeah. So there's nothing. There's nothing stopping you from realizing the life that you have now. Hey, welcome. Happy Saturday. There's nothing uh, reframing you from receiving the very life that you see having for yourself. A lot of times, religion will have you, think that it's only one way, but in actuality, God never said that. We said that we created because we feel the need that we would have to measure everything. If you don't do this, you don't get this. You don't do that, you get that. Whereas, how about just erasing everything and going within, following your spirit, finding your heart, because you will always know what is the next phase in life. As I approach 51, I don't know, it's just weird. Like like when I compare how I feel now to when I was I'm gonna say 48, I just feel so much better. I actually, dare I say younger? Dare I say, I'm gonna claim it, younger. You are as young as you feel. You are as young as you feel, and I intend to always feel young 100 years or so, even in the next lifetime. So I am gonna depart soon, but I wanted to just come by live. I do have some videos coming up that's already uploaded, ready to go on Wednesdays. So I feel like Wednesday is a good day for the videos to come up. So be sure to have your notifications on. Right now, I'm chilling. It's a beautiful Saturday. My birthday's coming up this week. So I'm not a person to go like crazy. I'm kind of like, hit me up down below and let me know if you're like this too. I'm the type of person where the build up, it's all about the build up for me, right? I'm excited the build up. When it actually comes, I'm more I find myself more in a place of just like gratitude, happiness. Yeah, I embrace and say it loud. Right, 55, 51. I love you guys so much. Like, over the course of the years, I've been on YouTube, I believe, since 2011. That's a long time. That's many faces, literally. And one thing I can say that, it's really a blessing to be part of a community where we learn from each other. But yeah, I just feel that especially now in this lifetime, with all the things, like if we didn't learn something before the 2022, well, I said 2022, 2020, is that you have to live your life and create it the way you want it to be. I've been on since December. Okay, some of you have been on here for a long time. Okay, 2009. That's a long time. That's a long time. That's a long time. As well as myself. So I just got on a couple of years after you. I'm just really happy that just to be in this phase, and I just want to show you guys and share with you guys the growth. And thank you for being part of the journey. Thank you for um, learning with me, because I'm still learning. Like this new venture, just seeing life as such. I just feel like there's many lives to be lived, and it's up to you to live the life. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to be sad and complain and whine all day of all the things that's being done to you, or negativity, whether is inflicted or not, right? Because there are things that happen outside of our power, our hands. But it doesn't mean that we have to submit and get weak, towards that. Thank you for your support. You're welcome. We don't have to. We don't. Well, I guess what I'm saying. Oh God, I touched something. Okay. What I'm saying is that we don't have to like turn into crybabies because life is not giving us a bowl of cherries every time. You can choose. It's your choice. And what I have realized is that as challenges arises, how you get to the other side will be basically, it's always like how the next life is going to be, because it's like, okay, you get over something, it's the next life, then you get over that and it's the next life. There's many lives to be lived, there's many challenges to be lived, but when you realize that everything that's happening in your life is literally what you are allowing to be part of, whether it's people, whether it's things, whether it's places. Once you decide in your life and say, you know what, I'm no longer X, Y, and Z. I don't know. I no longer identify as X, Y, and Z. It's not about everything changing around you like that. It's about you. It's about you changing, because everybody just got to catch up, baby. You're not catching up with people. People are catching up with you, right? So just want to say that. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna sit here and do some typing. I did some writing yesterday. I do write on my blog, so be sure to check that out at Elizabeth Magical Garden, as well as my podcast. We about to hit 200. We about to hit our 200th podcast, which I'm really excited about that. And for those who doesn't know, like, what do I talk about on my podcast? That is a different platform that I have created where I could go more in depth with certain things. So be sure to check that out. I talk about a little bit of, a little bit of, a little bit of everything, but as it stands on all platforms as of late, it's been more esoteric on this side, and I'm still learning. So I'll be here to change. I'll be here to help you along your change in your journey, because this is why there is so many distractions, because the powers that be doesn't want you to focus on you. I remember, like, back in the day, YouTube didn't have any commercials. Now we have commercials. Now that you could look at it in a certain type of way, because the YouTubers need to get paid. So that's a good way of making some money. But my reason for bringing that up is not about throwing shade on the people that's having, like, shoot, I would have that too. As soon as I can, yeah, baby, I will. I definitely will. And I feel like as soon as you can, there's no reason, as creators, you know, I truly believe in supporting one another. I love to support as much as I can. And I thank you guys for your support as well. And I thank you for your gifts as well. I really appreciate that. Like, it really does help. But what the main thing that I want to say in terms about bringing up the commercials is that at one time, that this platform was kind of like a space where you didn't have to be really interrupted with what you like, what was going on outside. It was basically you signed into a particular video, and then you were able to receive what you received, the information. But now there's like stops and pulls and stuff like that, because they notice how many people have been on this platform. So of course it's only natural to want to cash in on that. Hence, we have more ads now as well. So everybody's basically eating off the pie. But the moral of the story is that the people that call the shots are always in flex of rearing our attention. It's always going to be like that. It's always going to be something, whether the phones, it's going to always be something that's going to want your attention. And I would suggest not giving your attention to things that does not feed you, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally. Um, you have to be mindful, because once you practice being mindful for yourself, you'll be more sensitive to the things that is trying to sneak in but doesn't feel right, which gives you much more power. My phone is like, is my phone like, I'm trying to, because you are in the sun. I'm trying to see. I feel like my son was getting overheated. My phone is getting overheated a little bit. Am I still, okay? Am I still going? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to hold it because I had you guys I had you guys in a certain way, so I'm gonna hold it. But anyway, guys, I just want to come by. I know I keep saying that. I just want to come by and say what's up because I don't know when is the next time I'm gonna go live. I haven't pick the schedule. I'm not really doing a schedule with the lives like that. The replay will be up. So, but I am grateful for the people that have joined this live. That's what's up. Pray that everybody has a great weekend. Right now, I think I'm going to go, probably, I might go to the pier. I might do some window shopping. I don't know because it's a really beautiful day. I really just had a really good time. Why am I keep saying really? You know what it is? I'm getting distracted because people are walking and I'm being nosy. And I'm speaking to you guys as well. So I don't want to like break down my attention span. So let me finish with you guys, right? And be off. But have a great weekend. Thank you for joining the live. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you are into some of the things that I've been discussing as of late. And thank you to all my new subscribers as well. Thank you.